All right, my friends, we are getting ready to start day 2 of lesson 27 in the problem set. You are going to do problem C, D, and E using the vertical form the same way you did yesterday when we were working on problem A and B. And now you're going to do the same thing, except this time you're going to be taking from 200, taking from 200, taking from 200. I will need to see the chip model. And, my friends, you are also going to be doing the exit ticket after you have, this time the exit ticket is in your packet, after you have corrected these problems with me in just a few minutes. So this is kind of a short lesson today. If you're still confused, can I strongly suggest that you go back and watch Mr. Waldorf one more time. He does a very good job of explaining how to take from 200, the same way he did a good job of explaining how to take from 100. So we're only a minute into this video, and already I am going to tell you that you need to pause the video and work these 3 problems and then come back and check and see how you did. All right, pause the video. Are you back? Okay, so we're going to start with 200 take away 7 using 200 and taking away 7. Now you have to be really careful on this one because you only have ones. You don't have any tens and you don't have any hundreds. Make sure that your ones are lined up with your ones, and if you want to, you can put those zeros in there to show that you have 0 tens and 0 ones. Okay, so now I need to take a close look at my whole, and I am going to represent my whole with 2 hundreds. Okay, so wow, this is we can do this. So then I'm asking myself the question, can I take 7 ones away from 0 ones? I don't have any ones, I don't have any tens. So I'm going to have to get some by doing some decomposing. I'm going to decompose 100 so that I can get some tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now I have 10, but I still need to have some ones because I'm trying to take 7 ones from 0 ones, which I can't do. But if I decompose a 10 into 10 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to decompose a 10 into 10 ones. Now, if I did it in my chip model, I need to represent that also in my vertical model. So now, do I still have 0 tens? Nope, I don't still have 0 tens. I now have not 0 tens, but 10 tens. All right. Do I still have 0, or excuse me, that was 10 ones, my bad. Do I still have 0 tens? Nope. Now if I look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I now have 9 tens. I'm going to show that. I'm also going to put my 10 ones over here. And do I still have 2 hundreds? I don't. I only have 1 100 because I decomposed everything. But I just want to double check to make sure that I still have 200. Let's count it. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, and 200. So my whole has stayed the same. The only thing that I have done is decomposed and moved numbers so that I can now have enough to be able to subtract. So can I now take 7 tens from 10 tens? Well, I certainly can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I don't have 10 anymore, but I do have 3. So when I take 7 ones from 10 ones, I get 3 ones. Recording here and recording here. Now look at this. I am going to take 0 tens away from 9 tens. Wow, I'm not taking any tens away at all. Not even any. So that tells me that I still have 9 tens, because 9 tens take away 0 tens is still 9 tens. So I'm not changing that. I still only have 1 100. 1 100 take away 0 100s leaves me with 100. So, leaves me with 100. My bad, almost forgot to put that in there because I still have 1 100. So 1 100, 9 tens, and 3 ones in standard form would be 193. All right, I hope you did a great job on that. Give yourself a smiley face. Now we're going to do that again. We're going to try 200 take away 87. 200 take away 87. All right, so this time we don't have any extra hundreds, but we do have tens and ones. And we've already worked with those tens and ones before. So let's take a close look at our whole. And let's make a model of our 200. And then we're seeing if we can subtract, because right now I don't have any tens and I don't have any ones. Can I take 7 ones away from 0 ones? Nope, I can't. But I also don't have any tens, so I'm going to have to come clear over to those 200s and decompose 100 for 10 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have 10 tens, but I'm still trying to get some ones. So I'm going to decompose 10 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I do have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I want to just make sure that I still have 200. Let's count it. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, and 200. So I can see now that I've got 10 ones. Everything stayed the same. I still have 200, 9 tens, and 1 1. Okay, so if I make a change here in my chip model, I also need to make a change here in my vertical form. So now I have 10 ones and not 0 ones. So here's those 10 ones. There they are. I don't have 0 tens anymore. I now have 9 tens. There's my 9 tens. I don't have 200s anymore. I only have 1 100. However, 1 100, 9 tens, and 10 ones is equal to 200. Now I'm going to say 7 tens or 7 ones from 10 ones. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves me now with 3 tens. So 7 tens from 10 tens. Oh, try that again, Miss Star. 7 ones from 10 ones is 3 ones. Getting my tens and my ones mixed up today. Now I'm going to say, can I take 8 tens away from 9 tens? Well, I think I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, what does that leave me? That leaves me with just 1 10, because 9 tens take away 8 tens is 1 10. I don't think I'm done yet because I still have 1 100. 1 100 take away 0 100s leaves me with 1 100. So 1 100, 1 10, and 3 ones in standard form is 113. And if you got that right, congratulations to you. You should be patting yourself on the back. Okay, one more to go. Here we go. 200 take away 126. This time I have tens, or hundreds, tens, and ones. I have to represent 200 because that's what we're taking away from in my chip model with 200s, 0 tens, and 0 ones. Well, you know, the same thing is true. I can't take 6 ones from 0 ones, and I have no tens, So I'm going to have to decompose 100. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I still have to get some ones, so I'm going to decompose a 10 so that now I can also have ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. So now I have 10 ones, 9 tens, and 1 100. I am definitely not done. But whatever I do here, I also have to do here. So I have 10 ones, I have 9 hundreds, and I have 1 100. 1 100 plus 9 tens and 10 ones is also 200. And if you counted that, you would see that that is true. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 199, and 200. All right, so we are cooking here. Can I take 6 ones from 10 ones? Well, here's 10 ones. I can take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That leaves me with 4. So 10 ones take away 6 ones is 4 ones. Now I have to ask myself, can I take 2 tens away from 9 tens? Well, here's my 9 tens, and I'm going to just take 2. 1 and 2, which leaves me 5, 6, 7. So instead of having 9 tens, I now have 7 tens. Why? Because 9 tens take away 2 tens is 7 tens. Now I still have 100 here. 100 take away 100. I'm going to take away that 100. There it goes. Bye-bye 100, which leaves me with 0 hundreds. So that's leaving me with not 1, but 0. 7 tens and 4 ones in standard form would be 74. Okay, I'm hoping that you are having such great success yesterday and today, taking away from 100 and taking away from 200. Sometimes we call that subtracting across zeros. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at your exit ticket for today. You need to do problem number 1 and problem number 2. Make sure you show us all of the steps with your vertical form, drawing your chip model, and unbundling as necessary. If your work doesn't look like what we did over here, you're not on the right track, my friends. So you're going to go ahead and do that and send it to your teacher. And with that, I am going to tell you to have a wonderful day of learning.